build that I've been running lately. It's kind of similar to the build I showed you guys 2 weeks ago, but it's actually even more powerful. In fact, it's like crazy powerful. It's probably one of the more powerful builds that you can do, and I'm going to show you guys here why that is. Basically, what happens is we're running basically a really strong fire build, but you can one shot an Oni with an explosive arrow um, with the huge health bars. You watch this, boom, that's one shot, and they're just burning, 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 burning. You see I missed both of those arrow shots. You see the archer just burns out. He's barely got any health left. I just finished him off, but he would have burned out. But we were trying to get time here, and that's just off of one explosive arrow that took out the full energy bar. And the reason why that is because of um, the build I'm running, which I'm going to show you guys here in a second. But what you get is, for whatever reason, if you fire that off, the grass catches fire when like you fire arrows. When you fire that off, you're getting the damage effect from the grass as well with this build, and so you can just melt Onis with this with one explosive arrow. And this works in Survival Nightmare as well. Um, Basically, if you can get a shot on them while they're near the grass, you can basically take out an entire group of Onis with one explosive arrow, or or just one explosive arrow and then firing off the regular fire arrows. But yeah, I'm gonna get into. So basically, with this build, what we're running is the water katana. So we're running water katana, Oni damage, because that's how you're getting that extra damage as well. Way of the Flame. It doesn't have to be the water katana, it could be any katana. And melee stagger damage. I mean, you can do perfect parry, whatever you kind of want to do with that one. But the Oni damage is key. And of course, Way of the Flame. Headshot damage, range damage, you want that because that perks as well. And the key here is that sharpened ammo, which gives you the bleed effect on top of the fire. So basically, it continues to take health down even after the fire's burned out whenever it perks. And then this charm is really the key to the build. It's basically like a lot of people do with run with the Ronin build. We're running status effect duration and status effect damage combined with Fire Master. And this isn't even maxed out, and you saw that it just can one shot an Oni. This isn't even maxed out. You can get up to 15% on the duration and up to 18% on the damage. I just haven't gotten that roll yet. And then, of course, you have to run the Fire Master on top of that. And I had, like I said, the build I showed you guys last week, you want to run the damage increase and then status effect duration and fire it up as well, because again, that's going to give you that extra burn. I mean, the burn is crazy with this build. And then for the smoke, I was just running lucky. But again, this is actually more powerful than the build I showed you guys 2 weeks, which was status effect duration and fire damage. Status effect damage seems to be a little slightly more powerful. I tested it; it's slightly more powerful than fire damage. Um, and you can also get it at a higher percentage, where fire damage maxes out at 12 percent. So basically, that's the build. We're running explosive arrows, of course, and then we're running ability cooldown because we want to get those explosive arrows off as much as possible. And then we're running that 25% status effect duration as well. The build's not going to work without that. And then we're running the 5 Eye of Uchitsune to run the target. But you can run body headshot. It doesn't really matter per se, but sometimes there's some stragglers. And but yeah, that's the build. Till next time.